All right, peace, peace, peace. What up? Good morning. Hope all's well, everybody, man. Hope y'all having a good morning. Most High and Christ, y'all shots, blessing everything that y'all do, man. I want to get into this little quick, topic, little quick video about, man, just how you this is a scripture that that when I looked at it, it's a lot of, it's actually going into a lot, and um, it's written like kind of in the like kind of okay, this like in the not yeah, like in a plain like way, not I mean I say it's written in a plain way, but it's like something like you read it's like okay, I get it, but it's actually saying a lot. There's actually like a lot of twofold and actually can be threefold, man. But basically, I just want to say, man, just watch how it's important that we watch, how we move out here, man. We use like discernment, discretion, man, myself included, man, because but I just want to get into it, man. This is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 32 and verse 21. It says, "Be not confident in a plain way." So, as I read in Oxford, I'm gonna get into later. It's kind of going into in the ancient world, of course, it goes into the walkway, actual walkway. Like, say if there was like it wasn't a bunch of rocks or something, a bunch of stones in the way of the walkway and the path that you're walking. Yeah, that's what's going into. It's saying like, be not confident in like in that, just because there's no rocks or stone or no stumbling blocks. It's also spiritual as well, but just don't be like confident in that. But I was going this. I say that to say this, man, because I grew up. I'm not sure a lot of you brothers grew up, in different neighborhoods and whatnot and stuff like that, man. But my thing is, man, I lived in like, because I'm from Philly, I lived in the worst parts of Philly, like in my life. Lived in the slums. Also, I lived in the suburbs at that point. So I kind of got a balance of both, man. So that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I was said in the beginning, like, watch how we move out here, because man, I lived in the worst parts of the city. I lived in the hood, like in the worst, like in the gutters. I lived in the worst parts, all types of stuff. But like in West Philly and North Philly and stuff like that. Well, not North, I won't say North, but most of West Philly, shoot, Southwest, just all types of places. But also, I lived in like in the suburbs, as well at one point, man. So, but you still, that's why scripture say, "Be not confident in a plain way." So, I can't just say, of course, we got growing up. We know we got how we watch we gotta watch how we move, of course, in the areas that we grew up in, because what's going on in our neighborhoods and whatnot. But also, even when you move out in the suburbs, you gotta watch how you move out there as well, man. Because I don't know, this scripture just stuck to me in the experiences that I had, man. Because there's certain times when I lived out in the suburbs, like it was like, all right, this is cool, peaceful, but it's like kind of too quiet though. It's like kind of had like that Get Out. It's really like Get Out kind of vibes a little bit when you because it would be quiet, but it's like, damn, this is kind of too quiet out here. I'm the only. You got definitely got to watch how you move out there, because yeah, because they living out Esau, and they living in the dew of the earth right there. So-called white people, they living out there, and you and of course they see you out there, and it's gonna be all right. But of course, things could be peaceful, of course. But when the Lord got you, but you still gotta. That's why it says, I'm reading again, be not confident in the plain ways, but still, you still gotta watch how you move wherever you go, basically, man. This is kind of twofold as well, because man, it says, beware of thine own children as well, and verse 22 says, beware of thine own children. So that's kind of like it's kind of like the going into even though you could raise like going to like parents that raise a child up right, but they still can turn out how they turn out. They could still turn out they could still turn out bad or wicked. They could still turn out not being what they was trained up in, man. So that's why it's kind of going into that. That's why I'm getting from that as well, because that's why it's like the next verse is to be and beware of thine own children, man. So and that's why the verse above it says, be not confident in plain way. Also, it's going to something I went into as well. It's kind of threefold, like being presumptuous, about certain times, saying that's why about being presumptuous, about like getting the kingdom to come, or because scripture say righteous shall scarcely be saved. And, you know, like Second Ezra says, only one man can go through it there at a time, man. So we can't, like, be spiritually, can't be presumptuous, saying, like, you know, like even Paul says, put yourself, you ought not to put yourself in that number, man. So I kind of touched on that in the past about being presumptuous and stuff like that. And I'm sure other brothers talk about that as well. Other brothers just talk about that as well. So yeah, it says, be not confident in a plain way, man. So that's it's kind of a threefold scripture. It's actually a deep scripture. That's why, you know, my cat's in there, but that's why I was kind of I said that in the beginning, man. I kind of got so much from this, man. But you know, I was one to focus on, man. Let's be circumspect and like be decisions that we make. Cause I still make bad decisions and use more discretion and whatnot. And yeah, man, watch how you move wherever you're at, man. Cause that's what I said. Be not confident in a plain way, man. So you know, just cause you live in a nice part of the neighborhood, you know, suburbs or whatever, or in the county, or you know, and of course, you know, we gotta watch ourselves, and you know, when we're in our neighborhoods and the hoods, man, we gotta watch how we move there. Of course, that's just part of it. You know, I'm sure most of y'all know that. But even out there, even if you, and even if you live out in the suburbs in the cul-de-sac, you know, which I did at one point. That was like my younger years. I was young, but. Or even in the suburbs, when like a couple years back, you still gotta watch how you move out there, man. Because at certain times, man, when I was out there, it was good. I actually missed that house. It was a beautiful, you know, house. But you know, certain times it'll be like quiet and like it'll be real quiet, but it's like almost like damn too quiet. It's like it gave me like really like Get Out type of like vibes. It's kind of like it's kind of like, okay, it's a little too quiet out here, so let me look around and just, you know, head home. It was good out there, but you know, still you living out there with mostly Edomites, so-called white people and stuff like that, mostly living out there with them, man. So yeah, man, I said to say, man, that's just this scripture is, you know, this one that goes into so much, especially it's touched on like experiences I had in life. Because if you read above, it says, "Go not in the way," like I said earlier, wherein thou mayest fall and stumble not among the stones. So that's going into like there during the time period of, you know, during an ancient world where they had, you know, walking through like, you know, a way of like with stones and rocks and different stuff like that where they can actually fall. But you know, it's spiritual as well, you know, going to, you know, don't be confident in plain way. This don't be like presumptuous, basically. That's what this is getting at, man. A lot of wisdom, man. This, so I'm gonna get the Oxford and yeah, man, I'm just get the Oxford and read it, because I read it, I think I did read this in Oxford before. That's how I got the understanding of what it was talking about like a few weeks ago. So yeah, man, I've been meaning to do this one for a minute, man, because it's fun just to watch how we move out here, man. Be circumspect and, you know, to watch how we move, man, because shit can pop off at anywhere, man. So just don't think, like I said earlier, just don't think you're in a nice neighborhood, in a nice yeah, in a nice part of the neighborhood, or nice in the suburbs, or in the county, whenever shit can pop off. Cause shit can pop off anywhere, man. So you know, that's why it's important. That's why it's written, like, you know, be not confident in plain way. That's why I use Christ, how shall I say, be wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. So you know, it's gotta use that wisdom out here, man. Myself included, man, because I still make a lot of stupid, hard-headed mistakes and dumb mistakes. So you know. But yeah. Ecclesiastes 32 was at 26. Yeah, I like how this reads. It says, I'll start 20. It kind of gives in context what I said earlier about the actual walkway. Well, it's actually spiritual as well. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 32 verse 20. It says, "Do not travel by a road full of obstacles and stumble and stumble. I'm sorry. Over. Do not travel by a road full of obstacles." And stumble along among its boulders. So that's going into, like I said, like the stones and the rocks. It's actually going into that. But it says, do not be I like how it reads here. It says, verse 21 says, do not be careless on the clear road. So yeah, it's going into like, you know, not be careless on the clear road, man. Wherever you live at, where, you know, don't be presumptuous. Don't be like, you know, it's just, okay, it's because I live here, you know, everything will be good. Or live here, you know, anything can pop off everywhere, anywhere. I'm sorry, anything can pop off at any time, man. So, you know, that's why it's important to use wisdom, because, you know, you could live in nice parts of in the suburbs, the county, or whatever. And of course, you gotta watch where you at, in the hood, in the streets, whatever. So, that's what. Yeah, man. But I'm reading against this. Do not be careless on the clear road, man. So it's going to be like spiritual as well, and be like presumptuous and stuff like that. Still gotta watch, and discern things. Gotta use discretion with things, and be aware of your surroundings. Basically, so all the sayings, be aware of your surroundings as well. It says in verse 23. I'm reading verse 23. It says, whatever you are doing, keep yourself safe. For this, it too is fulfilling the commandments. Yeah, man. So whatever you do, keep yourself safe, man. Don't put yourself in harmful situations, man. You gotta know what, like, when it's time. Like, if you're at a certain place, or at a certain uh out at a certain time of night, or out here, out that, it's like, and something ain't right, some spirit, seeing the spirits, like, so energy is bad, the spirits is, things is off, like, so you got to get that feeling like, no, I should kind of leave, then leave, man, because yeah, certain times in my life that happened, man. So, I avoided it a lot. Just, and sometimes I got caught up in some stuff that I shouldn't have been caught up in, doing my own bad decisions, man. So, yeah, man. So it's important that we, don't get caught up in certain things, man. Just be circumspect and walk circumspectly, and, be, yeah, diligent, be, use our wisdom and discretion about certain places, because that's how a lot of times we end up in bad situations, man, because our decision making, man, especially myself, decision making, man, because certain things in my life could have been avoided had I just used better discretion, discernment, and made better decisions, man. But yeah, man, this scripture just kind of, just it kind of stuck out to me, because on things that I've been through, my life experiences that I had, like, places I lived, the places I lived at, experience that I went through. So, that's why the scripture just stuck out to me. That's why I wanted to do this video, man. So hopefully this was hopefully this was edifying for y'all, man. So may Most High, Yahushua, bless everything y'all do, man. Hope y'all win, man. Honestly, man. So yeah, that's about it. So peace.